Whoa, whoa, for the longest time. Queenzflip, I'm in the building, man. We got a lot to talk about. Akon is co-signing Tekashi. And today's topic is, what do you stand for? But before I get into that, as you know, I landed a deal with Caffeine. I saw the commercial. I need you to subscribe, to follow me on Caffeine. Caffeine.tv/Queenzflip. And when you follow me, you know, we're able to take over. I debuted my old show. That's now a new show on Caffeine, The Callers. And I'm going to invite a lot of people up there. But in the description below, just follow me on Caffeine. We're working on the stream. We're doing a lot of stuff. I need you to follow your boy. But what do you stand for? Akon. That's Akon. Convict music. Akon. Co-signs Tekashi. And I'm going to watch it live. I heard that he got an interview with Whoo Kid where he talks about it. But this is my thing. And before that, a lot of people are complaining about me talking about Tekashi. Let me tell you something. In the hood words, I'm a capitalist. Yes, I got that from the OG star. I'm a capitalist. But the definition of capitalist in hood terms is somebody that's making profit off of a situation. I'm using the Tekashi situation to get my message across. So I'm kind of a capitalist. I'm capitalizing off the situation, but I'm not really gaining financial cause, because when you watch certain things and you look at certain things, it turns into a yellow, you know. Still monetized by that as much, but it's about getting my message across. And it's about bringing the numbers to watch my old videos, my new videos. And a lot of people comment on these things, and just because I don't know what type of moral or principle things that people live by when it comes to business. A lot of us have moral and principles. I have some. A lot of lines I won't cross in order to gain in business. So I have some. But a lot of people have so much to say because they're not in the position that you're in. It's easy to criticize someone from the outside. It's easy. I'm watching you doing this. It's easy to criticize, but you're not criticizing yourself. And in society and in life, when you don't focus on yourself and focus on others, and you are taken away from the infrastructure of the manifestivities of the mental capacity that you could be divulging into your... I tried it again, but I can't do it. I tried again. The thing is, when you focus on others, you're taking time off really focusing on yourself. And that's the problem. And it's okay to comment on things, but you're taking time away from you. What do you stand for? Akon. Akon, a man who hired over 5,000 Africans. 5,000. 5,000. He put lights in 1 million homes in Africa. Where our ancestors was took. Yeah, we hear the stories, Africans and all that. We hear that. We hear that story. But it's still supposed to be blacks standing up for blacks. Marcus Garvey came out here and built a boat and tried to get a boat to go back to Africa. You forgot? The stories we heard. All the civil rights activists and everybody who stood up for the African people, Africa, the motherland. He put light in homes, hired over 5,000 Africans. He did that. Solar power. Solar energy. Since 2014, he did it. But how do you feel? Huh? How do you feel about it? Is your principles and morals and how people look at you, or you mad because this man, and nobody rocks with Tekashi? Not even the people he's trying to give money to for the kids. They don't rock nobody, but people are going to utilize these things to say a name because of the algorithm. Stop mistaking it. We watched everything. We watched the outside of a cover. We sometimes turn around and read the synopsis instead of reading the pages and understanding the pages. Stop watching the titles. Stop watching the videos. And if you're not going to understand the message, look for the message. Yo, you're giving him light. You cannot give somebody light who has the light when the whole America's on them. Oh, you want me to be like you, or you want some of us to be like you. Use certain opportunities to build up what you got to build up. That's the number one rule in the game. Sit down, learn, and use it. Now, my supporters is mad. Some of my supporters. Tekashi fans is mad. You hating on them? Yes. Same thing with Alpo. In the algorithm, if you go live right now, try this. Try this. As a mediaologist. I'm a mediaologist. A word I made up. I'm trying to get it in the dictionary. Media. Try it. As mediaologists, we are here to give the news. But if you, as a mediaologist, go there and put Alpo name on your live, whatever, your numbers are going to go up. That's just how it is. And that's the problem with people. They got this mentality. You're going to sit there and, I'm not going to do that because, I'm going to do whatever I had to do. Kanye West used Hurricane Katrina. He used the opportunity standing next to Mike Myers, Austin Powers. Said George Bush doesn't like black people. Now to society, to America, that wasn't right, but he had to do what he had to do to use the opportunity to get his message across. And that's what I do. So what we gonna say about Akon now? A man who did so much for the country of Africa. What are we gonna say about him? While the Europeans or the Western countries have so much of their hands in our African profits, on African lands, it's so crazy what's going on over there. Even Akon said it. But now a man that did so much for that country is co-signing a rat. Yeah. He's co-signing a rat. Yeah. He's co-signing a snitch. Publicly. Said that's his man. So what are you going to do? You're going to condemn him and look at him like a sucker? You're a sucker for co-signing him. Did Akon snitch? Didn't he do time? Is there anything on his jacket? And does that take away from what he does or what he's doing for Africa? Nobody likes Tekashi, bro. But the fact that you talk about him, you giving him light, that's just so feeble-minded. You guys are living up to a perception in your mind. Half of you haven't even been in the streets. Half of you haven't been in the streets. Not everybody. And listen, I'm telling the truth. A lot of you haven't been in the streets. So you live up, you read these books and look, I don't read, I don't read, bro. And you could tell, we could tell you don't read. I know you could tell. At the same time, reading is fundamental, but you guys use these books to read and learn about these things instead of being out there and seeing how the life is. Understanding how life is. So we're going to watch what Akon said about him. But does that take away from what Akon did to Africa? How are you going to look at Akon now? He did something so great and major, but now he's co-signing a rat. How you going to look at him? Are you able to differentiate? Or if you are able to differentiate but not able to understand why Queenzflip is talking about him, you picking and choosing your battles. You must pick and choose your battles, yes. In life, you got to pick and choose your battles. Not every fight needs to be fought in order to win the war. Not every fight needs to be fought in order to win the war. Sometimes you got to step back and look and strategize. Strategic. You have to. But no. Let me tell you something. In Jamaica, just everybody say, what do you do for your peoples and all that? In Mandeville, in Miketown, working on different things with water, to put water in people's homes, man. Do y'all know that about Queenzflip? Nah, y'all probably don't care. Working on things to put water in people's homes, fixing the roads, adding roads to places that people can't get to, fixing the road. There's a big hill in Miketown and Mandeville, trying to bring that road down so the water could go into the hill because the hill is so big and so steep that the water falls down. The water can't go up there. Inquiring on the phone. Putting up my own funds. But does that matter? It don't matter. Don't matter to some of you because Flip, it don't matter, Flip, what you doing for the people, man. You over here talking about a rat. Nah, I'm not. I'm over here using the fact that guy's name is hot on the internet, and the internet is the world, and I'm trying to capitalize off a situation to get my message across, bring more viewers to my channel to get my message across, and stand up for something. Like Akon stands up for something, but what do? Don't ask my opinion. It's about your opinion. Don't ask my opinion on it. My opinion don't matter to you. So the question of the day is, what do you do? How do you feel? He put light in homes. He's a humanitarian, a philanthropist. He is. Say what he got to say about Tekashi.
Hey, right? He's young, bro. His generation and I. Because, Tekashi's out, so maybe you might just... Nah, Tekashi, that's my little man, yo. You know what? It's funny, because this is the thing, right? He's young, bro. His generation and our generation ain't the same. Yeah. We got to teach them different. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, when kids get in a situation like that, and I look at him still as a young G that was surrounded by a whole bunch of people that didn't inform him or that didn't educate him properly as to what he was getting himself into.
Akon, I gotta get at you. Hold up. Woo! Straddling the fence. He knew he's Mexican. Cartel, he's Mexican. He knew. Chill out, bull out. Bull out. He read, he was watching things. He didn't graduate. He know, Akon, don't do that. Don't do that, Akon. Come on, man. Like, come on. You saying some crazy stuff right now. He knew. We can't make excuses. He had to know. He knew. I feel that he knew the guys he got, he knew. Because he kept playing on it when things kept getting worse and worse. He allowed them and he utilized them to his ability, Akon. He utilized them to put work on these different individual artists. They shot at a hotel in Manhattan, Akon. You talking about, man? Bull out.
Understand, as just human nature, when people getting caught up in situations, they're gonna follow their survival instinct immediately.
Oh, he can't bull out. He can't bull out. He can't bull out. Akon, come on, man, don't do that. Don't tell me you think like this, bro. So you trying to say that by him putting everybody away, he put himself and his family in danger, Con. You know this. You not gonna protect them. You can't protect them. Now a lot of people may understand, like, yo, man, Flip, we see and people may understand. People may understand because of a code they live by, because of how they were raised. But you can't really, because by saying,
and you gotta know that. If I'm an OG, I'm not gonna put somebody that young, that inexperienced, or that uneducated to the streets like that in a situation where I know that if we get caught up, there may be a possibility that he might fold on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He has he's young. He hasn't been in the game that long to see the value of what that is. And then when you stop and you have to literally decide what's more valuable to me. My family, my future, as a child now, versus me doing this and don't know what my future leads to. You got to make a decision that's going to better you.
Akon, I get it. Get what you're saying and what you're trying to paint. The thing is, Akon, what he's doing now is putting his life and others in danger. And I think it's a ploy, to be honest. I think it's a ploy. I think it's something. He's putting himself and others in danger, Mr. Convict. That's what he's doing. You know he's doing that. You know it. He didn't humble himself not once. He's not humbled. He's not humbled, bro. He put a rat face in a video. And he's laughing. So much people live by certain rules. Do you know he's just 24? Do you know how?
What you understand life to be at that moment in time. Now, me and you, there ain't no excuses because we've been through the trenches. We understand what that is. We can't do that and get away with it. We just can't because we know better. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? people like Tekashi, we just gotta teach them, because he's not the only one out there like that. That whole generation is like that. So we gotta teach them better. We gotta give them a better understanding of.
Hold up, slow down. I see where you're going with this, but not the whole generation. But I see where you're going. You got a point, but slow down. It's a lot of official young dudes out here that wouldn't do that. A lot of official young dudes out here that stood on their squares. Free Rowdy, free Bobby, huh? Put some respect on the GS9 Nizame.
What they're walking into, what the implications are, and more than anything, what that punishment becomes. So until you're ready for that, don't get caught up in that. Don't surround yourself around people that's going to put you in that situation. There's no reason why he should have even been in the position where he sticks. His homies should have took that for him. Them niggas that claim to be real G's and all that, they should have took that for him. Because he's the football. You always protect the football. You don't never put the artist in a situation where he has to cover for y'all. Get around to make sure he's covered and protected. So that way everybody's future is covered.
How's it go? What you said, Flip? What you said, Flip? How's that going? What? What, Flip? That was a good point. What did you say? Akon. When you and outside looking in, and when things happen, that's when we always able to assess these things. And a lot of these people from the streets, you know, they haven't. A lot of them from the streets, sometimes situations like that fall into their lap, so they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know what to do, and you cannot blame Treyway 100%. Tekashi got to take some of that blame. Akon, he has to.
So if you have people around you that's supposed to protect you and protect the future of what this group represents, and then those looking like there's no future or no security towards you, bro, you're gonna protect yourself at that point. And that's just the bottom line. There's nobody that surrounds me that if I went through something like that, they wouldn't take the hit from me. I know for a fact I wouldn't have to worry about that, because one of my homies is gonna take that, and I'm gonna make sure he's straight, his family's straight, and everybody that's surrounded or connected to that somehow is good. And that's just what it is. You made millions from this kid. You know what I'm saying? Millions. Well, what? You want his life too? Come on, bro.
Yo, Whoo Kid, bull out. Whoo Kid, bull out. Bull out, Whoo Kid. And Akon, chill out. Bull out. Now you going at the, now you, come on, man. Now you picking sides. Now you picking what side you on. You gotta stay in the middle. You can say the principal, but now you picking what side you on.
Like, come on, man. To me, I just didn't agree with that. And I know there's codes that we live by, whatever the case, but these codes have rules attached to them, and then there's morals attached to those rules. And if any one of them are broken, man, it's fair game, bro. Because I know me as the way I know today, I'm not doing nothing that, if I plan to go there or do anything, I'm doing it by myself. I'm not involving nobody. I'm going to go ahead quietly, do what I got to do, and go back, jump on that stage, and nothing happen, bro. On everything. I'm not about to involve nobody and then expect that person to cherish or humble himself for my life as if he would do it for his own. Everybody, it's always going to be to each his own. It's just a matter of pressure that you apply on somebody that determines how long they keep that vow towards you. And everybody going to crack. And everybody has the possibility to crack. Trust me, you can ask those Vietnamese soldiers who was built for that. They still crack. So you expect somebody that never been through that to not crack? Come on, bro. It don't even make sense. That's a ill look, man. You gave me another perspective.
Okay, chill out, man. Listen, that's just, don't ask your Flip, what's your opinion? Don't ask my opinion. What do you think? Now you heard what he said. What do you think? Does it take away from what he is? Is he a sucker? He did a lot for the people. Can we, what are we gonna do? How do you feel? How do you feel? Is it F. Akon? What excuses are we gonna come up with now to give Akon the pass to publicly co-sign a rat? Since when we're talking about how he's wrong and he shouldn't do this, we're wrong. Oh, you're talking about it, you're shedding light on him. Even though you got 80,000 views and he got 600 million views, you still shedding light. Like, man, let's stop it. If you don't stop, I'm gonna end it like this. You shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house. And if you got a glass jaw, you should watch your mouth. A lot of us point the fingers at people and so quick to judge and condemn them. But we don't look at ourselves and the people that we surround ourselves with. Oh, well, he's not a rat, but he does something immoral where he messes with young children or underage. Like these are the people that a lot of people have in their circles, and that's talking about these things. It's so crazy of the hypocrisy. And the thing is, I don't co-sign, and I knew people personally. Who's gonna write Mail Matrix? You. Who's gonna send Mail Matrix money? You. Are you? How are these rappers able to judge them homies' music? Not the homie, because he's not my homie. Tekashi's music. If they didn't listen. Think about it. We want to control the narrative so much, and it's just baffling that this kid with rainbow hair is controlling the narrative in his way because he has the youth. Cool. The only way to do it, and a lot of people are talking about him in order to get light on their situations as well. He knows that, I know that, and you know that. And yes, I said a CI was a central informant. No, we know it's a confidential informant. I knew that. Try to be cool, try to be funny, but obviously it doesn't work. So let me stick to my day job. But what do you stand for and how do you view Akon? I'm from Queens.